Little kids are savages. My friend's daughter is a savage. Let's call her Stacy. She's 8. We decided to go to one of those little educational play places where you pay 20 bucks. You go in and play and learn. Essentially, you're doing all the things that an adult does, like shopping or working on your car, at the time of your life where the idea of being an adult is fun and not soul draining. There's a section here where it's just filled with multicolored balls, like an old McDonald's play place for those of you who are old enough to remember, but there's a lot of stuff you can do with them, aside from just sitting in them and urinating. You could pick them up with a vacuum. You can move them from one place to another with a crane. Stacy was ecstatic. She had a plan. She grabbed a basket, a little kid-sized basket, and just decided to start collecting green balls. Why? I don't know. She's a kid. Was she going to do anything with them? Spoiler alert, nope. She just wanted them in her basket because green. While she was doing that, I was keeping an eye on her, trying to be a responsible adult while her mom was in the restroom. While I was standing there, I noticed there was a little boy, maybe a foot tall. I don't know how tall kids are, but he was just tall enough to play on this little maze thing. You put a ball on the top, it slides to the right, it slides to the left, cha-cha now, and then it goes down all the way to the bottom. You collect it and you do it again. It's simple, it's predictable. You know how the movie ends from the beginning. But this boy was having the time of his life. It was like watching someone do a magic trick for him. The joy in his face when he saw the ball go to the right, go to the left, slide all the way down, it was incredible. And then life happened. He couldn't have known. Who could have known? No one could have predicted this. Because he, in the most unfortunate of events, grabbed a green ball. He put it in the maze and watched it descend. This was a movie that he'd seen before, right? He'd seen this over and over again. There's no way that the ending is gonna change. And then Stacy struck. She didn't strike him, but she might as well have, emotionally, mentally. There's no way he could have seen this twist coming. But when it slid to the right, it slid to the left. At the middle, she walked up, grabbed the ball, put it in her basket, and left. I didn't know what to do. Her mom talked with her, and while that was going on, I was stunned. The boy was staring at the maze, and he turned around and I could see the sadness on his face, and I could see that he had changed. He'd become a jaded man. A jaded 1 foot tall man at this point. Because it wasn't like she did this with animosity. She wasn't like bullying him intentionally. It would be different if she grabbed it and then laughed at him, because then there would be at least some kind of back and forth. She came and went like a hurricane, a 3 foot tall natural disaster. And he was left there to pick up the pieces of his heart. He may have only been a foot tall, but he grew at least a foot older that day. And I realized something. This play place is powerful because sure, it prepares you to be an adult with a fake grocery store, a fake broken down car, but it teaches you lessons, life lessons that you gotta learn. Sometimes you're doing everything right. You're having a good time. You're not hurting anybody. And even then, it doesn't matter. Some little shit is gonna come and take your ball away. Thank you, Play Place, for really capturing the essence of being an adult.